Bay, Bonjour. I am Mark Jan Kaugiran.
I am Valdez Janice P.
I am Helton Amor.
Join us in taking a closer look at what European literature is.
Europe. Europe is the second smallest continent, and it could be described as a large peninsula or as a subcontinent. The countries we chose to represent are England and Paris.
England. British literature known for literary works include genres such as epic, poetry, hagiography, sermons, Bible translation, legal works, chronicle, riddles, and other. In all, there are 400 surviving manuscripts from the period. Oral tradition was very strong in early English culture and most literary works were written to be performed. William Shakespeare is a famous writer from England but he is known all over the world. William Shakespeare was born on April 26, 1564 to April 23, 1616. He was an English playwright, poet, and actor. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist.
One of the famous literatures of William Shakespeare is the Hamlet. Hamlet, or the Tragedy of Hamlet, is a tragedy written by William Shakespeare sometime between 1599 and 1601. It is Shakespeare's longest play, with 29,551 words, set in Denmark. The play depicts Prince Hamlet and his revenge against his uncle, Claudius, who has murdered Hamlet's father in order to seize his throne and marry Hamlet's mother. Hamlet is considered among the most powerful and influential works of world literature, with a story capable of seemingly endless retelling and adaptations by others.
Paris is the one of the countries that made an importance about the literature. For centuries, Paris has been the home and frequently the subject matter of the most important novelists, poets, and playwrights in French literature. Paris also was home to major expatriate writers from around the world. Literature mattered deeply to the people of France and plays an important role of their sense of identity. As of 2006, French literary people have been awarded more Nobel Prizes in literature than novelists, poets, and essayists of any other country.
Now, in 21st century, Patrick Modiano is one of the famous Parisian writers. Jean-Patrick Modiano, he was generally known as Patrick Modiano. He was born on the 30th of July, 1945. He is a French novelist and recipient of the 2014 Nobel Prize in Literature. Modiano's works have been translated into more than 30 languages and have been celebrated in around France.
One of the famous books of Patrick Modiano is The La Petite Bijou. It was written in the year 2001. The book is about Therese, a young woman in Paris who is often wandering, lost in the tangle of her memories and thoughts, lost in the past. In fact, she is barely present in the world, is almost slipping completely away from it. Throughout the book, we follow Therese as the story flows. We understand that she was abandoned by her mother, the Bache, when she was 8 years old, and that she had never known her father. If you do not have an idea what the contribution of Europe are in world literature, Ms. Valdez will give you brief information about this contribution.
European literature, also known as Western literature, it is the literature written in the context of Western culture in the languages of Europe, as several geographically or historically related languages. The written word has grown to largely replace to the oral tradition in Europe, an understandable development given how quickly and more widespread the transmission of the story can be written down, even more if printed. Europe has pronounced many great writers, people who left a mark on culture and whose works are still being read.
The literatures of Europe still has many ancient literature's works that are worth reading for. It can provide you with a broad understanding of the development and interconnectedness of European cultures through history and in today's world.
Thank you for joining us in taking a closer look about the literature in Europe. I hope you had fun.